Behind the golden doors, unveiling the untold story of Sultan Suleiman's harem. Forget the exotic fantasies. The Ottoman harem wasn't just a playground of pleasure. It was a complex world of power, ambition, and survival, hidden behind gilded gates. Today, we'll journey into this fascinating, often misunderstood institution. The harem, meaning forbidden or private, was the women's quarters in the Ottoman palace. It was far more than just a place for the sultan's concubines. It was a carefully structured institution, a training ground, and a stage for political maneuvering. The Valide Sultan, the Queen Mother, reigned supreme within the harem. Her power was absolute, overseeing every aspect of daily life. She controlled the finances, the education, and the social hierarchy of the women within. The Kislar Aga, the chief black eunuch, was the Valide Sultan's right-hand man. He managed the day-to-day operations of the harem, ensuring order and security. He was a powerful figure, often wielding considerable influence at court. Daily life within the harem was highly structured. The women received lessons in language, religion, music, and court etiquette. They were trained to be accomplished, cultured, and above all, obedient. Imagine a young girl, perhaps captured in a raid or sold into slavery, entering the gates of Topkapı Palace. Her future was uncertain, but the possibilities were endless. She could become a favorite of the Sultan, a mother of princes, or simply fade into obscurity. The women of the harem came from diverse backgrounds, often from across the vast Ottoman Empire. They were primarily slaves, acquired through conquest, trade, or tribute. Their lives were now dedicated to serving the Sultan and the dynasty. At the bottom of the hierarchy were the ordinary concubines. These were the newcomers, still learning the ways of the harem. They hoped to catch the Sultan's eye and ascend the ranks. Gözde, meaning the favorite, was a concubine who had attracted the Sultan's attention. This was a significant step up, granting her more privileges and a greater chance of bearing a royal child. Iqbal, the fortunate one, was a concubine who had given birth to a child of the Sultan. This elevated her status considerably, securing her place within the harem and ensuring her son's future. The Haseki Sultan was the highest-ranking woman in the harem, second only to the Valide Sultan. This title was usually reserved for the mother of the heir apparent, granting her immense power and influence. And then there was Hürrem Sultan, a woman who defied all expectations and changed the course of Ottoman history. Her story is one of ambition, intelligence, and ruthless determination. The harem was not a peaceful sanctuary. It was a battlefield of ambition, where women competed for the Sultan's favor and the chance to secure their sons' futures. Poisonings, betrayals, and power plays were common occurrences. Alliances were forged and broken, as concubines, eunuchs, and viziers schemed to rise in status. The stakes were high, and the consequences of failure could be devastating. Rivalries were particularly fierce between the Haseki sultans, the mothers of potential heirs. Mahidevran Sultan, the mother of Suleiman's eldest son Mustafa, was a formidable opponent. But Mahidevran wouldn't let Hürrem take her place so easily. What happened next would shake the entire dynasty. The struggle for power within the harem would have far-reaching consequences for the Ottoman Empire. The harem was a microcosm of the Ottoman court, reflecting the political intrigues and power struggles that characterized the era. It was a place where women could wield considerable influence, albeit indirectly. The fate of the concubines varied greatly. Some were sent away from the palace if they lost favor with the Sultan or failed to produce children. This could be a devastating blow, leaving them with little prospects. Others were gifted to powerful officials or arranged into marriages with prominent members of the Ottoman elite. This could be a way to secure their future and maintain their connection to the court. A select few, however, rose to become queen mothers, shaping Ottoman policies and influencing the course of history. These women wielded immense power, acting as regents for their sons and advising them on matters of state. The harem was a place of both opportunity and danger. It offered the possibility of great power and influence, but also the risk of obscurity and even death. Over time, the harem became increasingly isolated from the political life of the Ottoman Empire. The power of the Valide Sultan diminished, and the influence of the concubines waned. The end of the classical harem system came with Sultan Mahmud II, who implemented reforms aimed at modernizing the Ottoman Empire. The harem was no longer seen as a vital institution, and its role in Ottoman society declined. The harem, once a symbol of Ottoman power and prestige, gradually faded into obscurity. Its legacy, however, continues to fascinate and intrigue us to this day. The harem of Sultan Suleiman was more than just a collection of women. It was a complex institution that played a significant role in Ottoman politics and society. It was a microcosm of the empire itself, reflecting its power, its intrigues, and its contradictions. The women of the harem, often overlooked in traditional historical accounts, played a crucial role in shaping the destiny of the Ottoman Empire. They were mothers, advisors, and sometimes even rulers in their own right. Hürrem Sultan's letters to Suleiman reveal the depth of their relationship and her influence on his decisions. These documents offer a glimpse into the inner workings of the harem and the power dynamics that shaped the Ottoman court. The harem remains a source of fascination and debate. It is a reminder that history is not always what it seems, and that the stories of women are often hidden behind the scenes. Next time, we'll delve deeper into the life of Hürrem Sultan, the woman who rose from slave to become one of the most powerful figures in Ottoman history. Her incredible journey is a testament to the power of ambition, intelligence, and determination. Join us as we uncover the secrets of Hürrem Sultan's rise to power and her lasting impact on the Ottoman Empire. Don't miss this fascinating exploration of one of history's most remarkable women. History is shaped not only by kings, but by the women who stood behind them. If you want to uncover more forgotten legacies, join us on the Turkish Odyssey. Like this video if you enjoyed learning about the harem. Subscribe to our channel for more historical deep dives, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let us know in the comments what other Ottoman stories you'd like us to explore.